Hi, my name is Esther and I have Parkinson's disease, and I have a bone to pick with neurologists. Now, I love you guys, and I know everybody's doing their best, but I have to say what's on my mind, which is this. I have seen upwards of six, at least, neurologists in my journey to a diagnosis with Parkinson's disease. And I get it. It's a hard job. The brain is a complicated thing, and this disease is not as well understood as we would like. But I keep getting told things that just aren't freaking true. And I'm really worried about the people that just believe what they're told. Um, I mean, obviously, people make mistakes, but I hear it over and over again. And once I finally got diagnosed with Parkinson's, I kind of thought like the air would be cleared, like I wouldn't have to keep defending myself. But I find myself constantly doing it, constantly educating doctors, not just neurologists, but in all the specialties about simple things in my disease. Like, I just want to know what's going on in medical schools. Like, I understand that, you know, it's a really hard specialized field, but I would feel like there'd be like some sense of shared knowledge, shared truths. So I'm going to give you some examples. On my journey to a diagnosis, I was told in alternating order, you have Parkinson's, you definitely don't have Parkinson's. You have MS, we don't think you have MS. You definitely have Parkinson's. And are you sure you have MS? We're not sure about that yet either. um, so that's one example. I've had numerous neurologists tell me that my tremor is not a Parkinsonian tremor because it's not a consistently resting tremor. Um, I'm pretty sure that there's no like hard and fast rules about the tremor situation. I also think, for example, we can have more than one thing going on. Like I could have MS and Parkinson's. I could have essential tremor and Parkinson's. There's data that actually shows that people with essential tremor can develop Parkinson's later on. So there's all these gray areas in the field. But then when you're in that room and you're talking to a doctor and they're telling you, like, this is the truth, this is what we think, then you take that as truth and it influences your decision making. Instead of saying, we're not sure or I don't know. My father was a surgeon, but he also kind of fancied himself a little bit of a wannabe attorney. And he used to do professional medical testimony. So, like when doctors got sued, he would come and, give his opinion about things in court. And he used to always tell me this, which is, I don't know is a perfectly acceptable answer in a court of law. And I feel like that's true in life. Like I can think of so many people in my journey with Parkinson's in the medical field that I wish they would have just said, I don't know, because this is science. And that's how the scientific method works. Like you're gathering evidence to either prove or disprove a hypothesis. That's all. My all time favorite thing that I was told was, you don't look like Parkinson's, which is why I'm so happy to support the hashtag Parkinson's looks like me, because it certainly does, and it can look like anyone. I'm continually still defending myself to people that I have Parkinson's, that, um, I've even had it suggested to me that I have, completely other things, even though I have, a confirmed diagnosis. So that's a lot of the reason why I make these posts. It's like you have to take everything with a grain of salt, and you have to, unfortunately, educate yourself and others all the time with this disease, just because of how you look with the disease. And that's kind of an unfortunate thing. And that's a big part of why I do advocate, because I want to dispel those myths, not just in the community, but also in the healthcare field. So, as always, I hope this helps.